Steve Mielhausen here, post-fight at Bellator 60. We're here with the new Bellator featherweight champion of the world, Pat Curran, as he defeated Joe Warren in the third round. How does it feel to hear the Bellator featherweight champion of the world?
It feels great. It feels right. This was a long time, a lot of training, and a lot of hard work, and it paid off.
Did you feel at some point it wouldn't come through? You know, considering the hard defeat with Eddie, and then even going into this fight, how hard was it to stay mentally sharp knowing what happened with the Eddie fight?
You know, mentally, I just knew I couldn't just hold back. I just had to go at it and give it my all. And it took me a little bit, but when I finally was able to let go and let loose, and I just started catching them and finding my shots. So I didn't want to have a repeat with Eddie.
Did you feel tentative in the first round and a half, 2 rounds? Because it looked like you were a little tentative out there.
Yeah, you know, with the first scramble, I popped my ankle, and every time I was stepping on it and moving, my foot was staying in place, but my leg was moving, so I tore something, and that was kind of throwing me off my game a little bit. And my corners kept telling me, you know, just push through it. This once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, you can't pass this up. Just got to push through it. So,
how did you feel after the first rounds? Did you feel you lost those first two?
Yeah, my corner said I lost, and you know, even if I did or didn't, it made me push even harder to come back in the third and step up my game. So, yeah, I know the first two were really close, and I could say that, yeah, I lost it, and I'm not proud of it. So,
I saw on Twitter Jeff was telling you that you're down 2 rounds, you're down 2 rounds. Does it make you feel a little better, like, okay, maybe I did win those first 2 rounds, maybe they were even, pushes you a little more to be like, okay, I'm down 2 rounds, I got to go for a little bit more for broke here, considering you only have 3 more rounds.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I was down 2 rounds. I needed to step up and just, you know, steal the last 3 if it had to go all 3 more rounds, all total of 5 rounds. So, yeah, going into the third, I really had to step up my game and just start letting loose.
Now, when you did, you rocked him in the third. You got a couple knees in, and then you let good scramble, a couple uppercuts. How many shots after what number did you feel like, okay, can you step in here? Of course you don't want to go hurt the fighter, but the mentality, like you said, as a fighter is, you got to keep going until the referee pulls you off.
Yeah, I really thought after the first couple it was going to stop it, but Joe just kept standing up and, you know, leaning up against the cage, and I could see it in his eyes he was out, but he just never went down, and he has a tremendous heart, you know, heart of a champion. So I got to give a lot of credit to him that he kept trying and kept fighting.
That's what I was going to say to you next. I remember we talked on Wednesday, and he was like, he's got a glass jaw. Were you shocked at all about how, because you were hitting him with some great knees and some great uppercuts. Were you shocked by his jaw?
I was extremely, yeah, especially after that first round. I knocked him down, and, you know, he popped right back up. I was actually really impressed, and, you know, I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to have a glass jaw and just be out for good. But, you know, like I said, heart of a champion, just kept at it, kept coming, and, you know, I was able to capitalize that in the third round. Just never let up and kept finding my shots.
What do you think of the refereeing in that fight, considering a lot of people, this has been a big problem with referees not stopping it too soon, stopping it too late? What do you think?
You know, he could have stopped it a little sooner, but it's also a title fight, and sometimes they tend to let it go on a little bit longer. But watching the fight over, you could have stopped it a little sooner. Yeah, it was unnecessary punches, and, you know, now he's in the hospital for it, and, you know, I hope he has a quick recovery and he's back fighting real soon.
As soon as you win the title, now you are the hunted. Pitbull's coming up next. Do you want to fight him in season 6, or do you want to take a little bit of time off, or what would you prefer to do?
I like to fight him as soon as possible. Right now I have my ankle injury, and I got to get that checked out and see how serious it is. I'm almost certain I got to get surgery on it. I feel like I tore something completely, so I got to go see the doctor, get that checked out, and I'll let Bjorn know the results once I find out.
What are you going to do tonight?
Just going to go out, have a couple drinks, and hang out with my friends and family.
Pat, congratulations on the victory.
Well, thank you.